Hey everyone, Helen here. So you're dreaming of Europe, huh? Those charming streets, delicious food, and, let's be honest, maybe a cute accent or two. Who can blame you? It's a magical place. But before you pack those bags and hop on that plane, let's chat about a few things. You see, even the most seasoned travelers can sometimes make, shall we say, oopsies that can turn that dream trip into a bit of a headache. Don't worry, I've got your back. We're going to unpack, pun intended, 7 common travel mistakes people make in Europe and, more importantly, how to avoid them. Okay, first up, let's talk about luggage. Picture this. You're strolling through Paris, baguette in hand. Oh wait, your hand's stuck because you're dragging a suitcase the size of a small car over cobblestones. We've all been there, haven't we? It's tempting to pack everything just in case, but trust me, less is more. Those adorable little European streets and quaint hotels weren't made for mega-sized luggage. Think about it this way. Do you really need 10 pairs of shoes for a week in Rome? You'll probably wear the same 2 pairs anyway, and your feet will thank you. Plus, have you seen the baggage fees on some of those airlines? Oof, they're not messing around. Stick to versatile clothing items you can mix and match. And remember, they have stores in Europe. You can always find what you need. And who knows, maybe you'll stumble upon a cute little boutique and find the perfect scarf. Then when someone compliments you back home, you can be all, "Oh, this old thing. I picked it up in a charming little shop in Paris." See? Instant conversation starter. I get it. You're excited. You want to see all the sights, eat all the food, and do all the things. But cramming your itinerary so full that you need a vacation from your vacation? Not so fun. Listen, spontaneity is the spice of travel. Leave some breathing room in your schedule for those unexpected moments that make a trip truly memorable. Imagine this. You're rushing from the Louvre to the Eiffel Tower, map in hand, completely stressed, when suddenly, you stumble upon the cutest little bakery. The smell of fresh croissants wafts through the air, and you spot a group of locals laughing over coffee. Wouldn't you want to stop and soak it all in? That's the beauty of a little flexibility. Sure, plan your must-dos, but don't be afraid to deviate from the plan. Some of my favorite travel memories are those happy accidents, those unplanned detours that lead to the most amazing discoveries. So slow down, relax, and let Europe surprise you. Okay, picture this. You've been dreaming of seeing the Eiffel Tower sparkle at night for months. You get there, and there's a line that stretches longer than the line for the bathroom at a Beyoncé concert. And guess what? It's sold out. Don't let this be you. Especially during peak season, those popular attractions book up faster than you can say croissant. Trust me, I've learned this the hard way. There's nothing worse than getting to that must-see museum or historical site, only to be turned away because you didn't have a ticket. It's like going to a party and realizing you forgot to RSVP, but 1,000 times worse. So, do yourself a favor and book those tickets in advance. It's a small step that can save you a whole lot of stress and disappointment. Plus, some attractions offer skip-the-line tickets, which are worth their weight in gold, especially if you're not a fan of crowds. Think of it as a VIP pass to fun. Next, we ask the question, to rent or not to rent? Okay, let's talk transportation. Now, I know what you're thinking. Ellen, I'm a strong, independent traveler. I want the freedom to explore at my own pace. I hear you. But before you sign your life away to a rental car agreement, hear me out. Driving in Europe, especially in big cities, can be, let's just say, an experience. Think tiny streets, confusing roundabouts, and parking spots smaller than a shoebox. Plus, there are tolls, and gas is not cheap. Europe has an amazing public transportation system. Trains, buses, trams, you name it. It's efficient, affordable, and a great way to see the countryside. Seriously, those train rides through the Alps? Stunning. Save the rental car for those special occasions, like a road trip along the coast or through the countryside where a car is actually necessary. Otherwise, sit back, relax, and let the train take the strain. Plus, you can enjoy the scenery instead of stressing about directions. Alright, let's talk money, honey. So you're at a cute little market in Provence, about to buy a vintage Chanel bag for a steal. Okay, maybe just a lavender sachet. Still a great find. You pull out your trusty credit card and... declined? Don't panic. It happens to the best of us. See, not all credit cards are created equal, especially when traveling abroad. Some cards charge hefty foreign transaction fees, which can really add up. and some cards just aren't accepted everywhere. Especially those cute little mom and pop shops that make Europe so charming. Do your research before you go and find a card that's chip and pin enabled and doesn't charge foreign transaction fees. And pro tip, always carry a little bit of local currency for those smaller purchases and just-in-case moments. It's better to be safe than sorry, right? We've all been there. That moment you get back from an amazing trip and bam, your phone bill is higher than the Eiffel Tower. Roaming charges, my friends, are no joke. You're happily posting photos of your pasta carbonara on Instagram, completely unaware that you're racking up a bill that could rival your mortgage payment. Don't let it happen to you. Contact your carrier before you go and find out about their international plans. Many offer affordable options for data and calls so you can stay connected without breaking the bank. Or consider getting a local SIM card or eSIM when you arrive. It's usually a much cheaper option, and you'll blend in with the locals like a pro. Just imagine, you're sipping your espresso at a sidewalk cafe, scrolling through your feed like a true European. And the best part? No heart attack-inducing phone bill when you get home. Okay, listen. I love a good landmark as much as the next person. But there's so much more to Europe than just the Eiffel Tower and the Colosseum. Venturing beyond the tourist hotspots is where the real magic happens. Think charming villages, hidden cafes, and locals who welcome you with open arms. Instead of battling crowds at the Trevi Fountain, why not explore the Trastevere neighborhood in Rome? Get lost in its labyrinthine streets, discover hidden trattorias serving up authentic Roman cuisine, and soak up the real Italian vibe. Or skip the packed beaches of the French Riviera and head to the ruggedly beautiful Brittany coast. You'll find charming fishing villages, dramatic cliffs, and a sense of tranquility that's hard to come by in more touristy areas. Remember, the best travel experiences are often those unexpected detours, those moments when you step off the beaten path and discover something truly unique. So embrace the unknown, talk to the locals, and let Europe surprise you with its hidden gems. So there you have it, my friends. 7 common travel mistakes to avoid in Europe. Remember, a little planning goes a long way. Pack light, embrace spontaneity, and don't be afraid to venture off the beaten path. Most importantly, relax, have fun, and soak up all the amazing experiences Europe has to offer. I hope these tips help you have the most incredible, stress-free, and unforgettable European adventure. Now go out there and make some memories. And hey, if you find yourself in a cute little cafe in Paris, send me a croissant. Just kidding. Unless, bon voyage.